Hello, good morning. Hi, everybody. Look at all these people who are already here. Hi, Jay. Hi, Sarah. I know you guys arrived after I posted that previous message. All right, so still in Hoi An in Vietnam. And hi, Cindy. Great to see you. His cheeky monkey's here too. Yes, we'll see you. We're going to see a few of those. Can't avoid the monkeys at Batu Caves. There's plenty of them. So we're still here in Vietnam. I haven't done a tour from Vietnam yet. They're coming. We'll get there. I'm still catching up with Malaysia. So, well, I have. I did a sunrise, didn't I? And Jay, I think, was there for that one, which was lovely to see. Hi, Catherine. So Batu Caves. What an amazing sight. We were actually there 37 years ago. We came to Malaysia. I think I may have mentioned we came to Malaysia and Singapore for our honeymoon in 1987. And one of the places that we did visit was Batu Caves. It looked completely different back then. None of the bright, colourful paint. The statue wasn't there. Um, and I just remember climbing that colossal staircase, something like, I think it's 287 stairs to get to the top. So I had no desire to climb it this time. And that's why we sort of wondered whether we should make a return visit, but we did it. And the tour does take you to the top. You just have to see how that is done, because it wasn't me that took you there. So anyway, Batu Caves, it is a significant Hindu site. The statue that stands there now is a statue of Murugan, which is the Tamil people's the god of the Tamil people, and he's also known as the god of war. He's also known as Skanda. He's the brother of Ganesh, so he's quite an important deity in the Hindu faith. Um, there's also there's two more temples at the base of the staircases, one on either side. There's a temple almost immediately outside the train station, and then there's two more cave complexes, and one's an art gallery and one's a museum. So it's quite a large site encompassing not just the temple and the Batu Caves itself. We get to see some of that. We don't get to go into the entire site because that would take all day and it's just too hot. So I do take you to some of the other sites around the Batu Caves complex. All right, so why don't we get started and go to Batu Caves? I'm going to do this in two parts. We're going to have intermission because it was I decided to break up the recording. Hi, Ronnie Lynn. How great to see you. All right, so let's get started with the first one, and I'll place it up here first of all before we start. So the green is where we boarded. Over on the right is KL Sentral. And this is the first temple immediately outside the train station.
多少钱？
这个上北收了500。
这个是毛。
来，等一下再拍照，先过来。
அதிர்ச்சியை குறைக்கவும் Okay, it's already quite steep. The stairs are quite steep. It's going to be a pretty challenging expedition. Coming down, I think, would be very tricky. It's wet and steep. Well. 37 years since we've been here last. 37 years. I hope this shows just how steep these stairs are.
So right at this point, I'm about to zoom in because I've taken over from down below using another camera, and we'll see where Richard's standing in that green section on the stairs. I look closely and you'll see him.
Kuala Lumpur in the distance. 37 years ago, this is all bush. And now the city has come to the caves. Yes. Coming down is going to be very challenging. Even the monkeys not even bothered coming up here. Final burst, getting the second wind. Okay, nearly at the top. For some reason, most people are coming up the middle. I wonder why. And that's it. And now down a few steps to the cave proper. dinner. Peacocks. All right, while I'm still can, I will go up those stairs. No shoes in there. All right, now up some more steep stairs. These caves are open to the elements.
Ya la vuelta a cambiar, va a salir cortado. Me va a salir mal. Mírame la hora, pues. ¿La has cortado? Ahora
If it rains, there would be heaps of water.
有一颗应该打起来的。
Okay, I'm going to head down. Hope it all recorded. And I'm going to pack up because I'm going to need 2 hands going down.
They don't have compass, I can say.
be in there. So these are piercings from the Taipusam festival that I mentioned. It's quite confronting, and I don't know any of the background or tradition behind it, but that's the Taipusam festival. This is inside a cafe. All right, so I will pause. This is the start of the second video. Basically, I broke the video into two pieces. For anyone who's just joining me now, we have already scaled the stairs. Well, Richard has on our behalf. He did the scaling for us. So please go back and watch the recording right from the beginning, so you get to see the extraordinary staircase that Richard very kindly wore out his legs on our behalf to see. Richard says, when we went there 37 years ago, it was in the jungle. Now it's in suburbia. Yeah, that's right. Refreshments break. Anyone, if you want to go off and have a comfort stop, now's the time to do it. I'm about to start the second part of the recording very soon. And what we're doing here is we're going into what was described as an art gallery, which was located right alongside basically the. So you may have noticed that there was a temple with scaffolding around it to the left of the staircase, and there was the temple that we actually looked inside to the right of the staircase. So beside the temple to the left of the staircase is this complex where you had to pay a small entrance fee to go inside and see what was described as an art gallery. And what I found out later, it was not clear at all when we entered. What I found out later is that the cave has been painted completely with what's the equivalent of the Bible to the Tamil people. It's the Tirukal is the name of the text or the document. And I've actually posted a link to it, the PDF, if anyone's interested in seeing it. I decided to edit out the placards with the verses because most of the time they were unclear, they were difficult to read, and they really took up real estate in the recording. So I edited those bits out. But if you want to see some of the text, the PDF has been attached in the description on this video. Okay, so I'm about to start. Let's go in and see what's called the Cave Villa. Oh, wrong one. Sorry, this one. This one. Here we go. Play. So we've got turtles down here in the pond and fish, of course. There's some little turtles up here on the turtle house. I wonder where the water's coming from. Is it like a natural water course, do you think? Or there's a fair bit of water coming through there. And this cave up here.
Oh, he's not here. All right, thank you. I'm coming.
Oh, where does he think he's going? Huh.
I think he knows where he's going.
He knows his way, you think?
Yeah.
Yeah? Rock climbing turtle. Look at him go. Okay, now what? So what's that? Is that durian or jackfruit? I can't tell. Alright, Turtle's made it to the top. I don't know where he's going to go from here. So this is an art gallery in here. cave keeps going up there. So I'm thinking that these are verses of a story of some sort. Let's see if we can decipher what it means. It says, raven outsmarts owl by day, kings should reckon time to slay. So it's a poem or maybe it's an epic. It's hard to get this one all in frame. Might have to do something with that one later. This one has the panel missing. More chooks wandering around in here. Pigeons everywhere. There's another chook. And then in this alcove there's another Buddha hidden away right at the back. This looks like a case of Chinese whispers. Look at the way this picture's been constructed from horses and birds. We've reached the centerpiece of the display. First of all, there's a globe, a world globe there for some reason, a depiction of the solar system. And around here, look at this.
and none of these plaques are in any language other than what I guess is it, I don't know, is it Sanskrit? What is it? Apart from this one, which says Thiruvalluvar. And the entire ceiling of this cave has been painted. All right. Back underneath the elephants. just want to see where this goes. So this brings you out to a kind of a lookout point where you're looking out over the entrance and the ponds. I think there's a peacock beckoning. I wonder where that turtle went. Oh, speak of the devil. There it is. Well, that's actually the peahen, isn't it? Hello. There's the peacock and another peahen. And here's a fellow making tea. Taterik. There was actually a tour bus full in the cafe we were just in, where a fellow was giving a demonstration of pulling tea for Taterik. What am I looking at in here? Starfish. Oh my goodness.
Do you have channel?
We don't.
Oh yeah.
Starfish, alright. Are you going to do it? You going to do it?
What can you do?
Because I'm not brave enough. You do it. Card. I think he's going to let you do it later. Put that down there. Alright, so we're just going to have a go at this. I want to know what you think of it first before I subject my feet to it. I'm being surrounded by peacocks. Alright, oh, they're rushing just to his feet. Look.
Oh. Oh, that tickles.
It tickles?
Oh, that tickles. Oh. That really tickles.
Your feet must have a lot to offer.
Oh, that tickles. Oh.
It's weird.
Oh, bad.
Hmm?
Best. Yeah.
Okay. We want to see your face.
Yeah, just little constant little biting, and it just feels really strange and tickles more than anything.
That one between your toes looks weird. Yeah, I'm not doing this. How long do you let them do it for?
15 minutes.
Oh, I see. Okay. I don't think I'm going to film for 15 minutes. Will you have any feet left after 15 minutes?
It's really strange. Just little scraping bites, you know? It doesn't hurt, but it's just really weird feeling. And, oh,
The question is, what are they gonna? What are your feet gonna look like afterwards?
yes, I don't know.
I mean, some of them are gone right up, halfway up your calf. Look, where the waterline is.
Salt water or fresh water? Salt water.
I wonder what sort of fish they are.
All right. Yeah, that's not something I feel I desperately need to do. I think there are other ways to care for my feet than having fish nibbling at them. What do you guys think? Something you want to do? Anyway, so that was the Batu Caves. What did you think? It was definitely worth going back to. As I said before, we were not sure that we were going to return. I had a list of things I wanted to do in Kuala Lumpur while we were there, and it wasn't high up the list. But when we actually assessed all the places that we could go, like the bird park, which would have been amazing but expensive, and all sorts of other things. We'd been to a lot of temples already, so I didn't feel a rush to go back to the Chinese temple that wasn't very far from us, actually. Thank you, Rose. So I think it was definitely worth revisiting the Batu Caves, and it was a fun day out. Glad we got there early. You try the fish, Matthew. Give it a go. I know my feet do need some attention, but I'm not sure fish is the way to do it. Wearing sandals every day is not great for your feet. Yes. Anyway, we won't go into describing my feet right now. So what are we up to? Well, today we're off to Da Nang. We're going to get Hoy's driver to take us back to Da Nang, and we're going back to the dentist. And the reason we're doing that is that Richard's getting 2 implants. We worked out it's about a third of the cost to do that here than it is in Australia. It's going to blow the budget a little bit, but it's something that he's been wanting to do. So we're doing that today. 2 implants in Da Nang. That's going to cost $4,000 instead of about $12,000. So definitely worthwhile doing here in Vietnam rather than doing it back home in Australia. So he's going to be eating mush for about a week, apparently. And the actual teeth will go on next week. Thanks, Sarah. So other than that, I do have a tour scheduled for, let me see, Thursday my time. We're going to go in at the evening and see the lantern boats on the river. And I've given it that long so that Richard feels a bit better, because we don't know what he's going to feel like after today. And we didn't want to do it on a weekend, although I don't think that a weekend makes any difference here in Hoi An. I think it's going to be busy every night of the week. So I don't think it really matters whether we go on a Thursday or a Saturday or what, but we are avoiding doing too much on weekends. So that's scheduled for Thursday evening my time, which is probably, let me think, could be very late Friday. It might not be great for anyone who's in America, but the anyone who's in the UK should find it a fairly reasonable time. Otherwise, it's always available on the recording. You can go back and see it on the recording. It is beautiful. It's really lovely. There's just all the boats have lanterns on, and then they lower little candles into the water, and it's very pretty. So that's really good. And what else have we got? I'm working on the recording for the Maison Temple, which is the Maison Sanctuary is a site, an ancient Hindu site that was active for about a millennia. So from the 3rd century to the 13th century, it was actually active as a Hindu site. And the remains of it are absolutely stunning, even though they're ruins. So that's the one that I organised through Hoy's company. Richard did a great job. Yeah, he did. All right. So what else? That's about it for us. We are on days in between doing something like visiting places. We are just sort of taking it easy, going across to the beach and hunkering down and stuff in our room when we're not out and about doing things. I do have to show you the shirt that I got tailored, and I should try and get you a photo of the shoes that Richard got tailored as well. So we got a new pair of shoes and a new shirt made in Hoi An the other day. I should show you those. And what else is there? Is there anything else? I think that's it. I think that's about it. All right. So if there's anyone watching this later who isn't already subscribed, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. It all helps get more viewers to the channel. And I'm really struggling to get to that magical 500 at the moment. Yeah, Rose says, thank you, Richard was great. And thank him too. I will. Ronnie Lynn says, thank you both. Very interesting tour as always. Yeah. And I'm glad you all enjoyed it. So see you at the next tour. We're about to have breakfast. There's lots of people in the restaurant this morning. Very busy in there today. So, and also, Hoy took us to Fashion Row with tailors. Yes, he did. And I was thinking about doing a tour there, but I didn't actually know enough about it, whereas Hoy was better placed to do a tour of the tailors. We actually went into a very large market hall that was just filled with tailors, and I took some photos, but I didn't take recordings there. Okay, so that's about it. Thank you, everybody, and see you next time. Keep an eye out for what's coming down the pipeline, because there'll be plenty more. All right, I'm going to try and do food. I've had a bit of a nudge from Laurie, in fact, to try and focus a bit on food. So I'm going to try and do some of that as well. Okay, bye, guys.